but they just wanted to pick with us because I guess we had them, oh, they really did fuck vibes. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't wrong. And they got so bad at work, like the supervisor was like, oh, did you get her pregnant? I heard you was pregnant by such and such. I'm like, what? Does she really act like this all the time? I do. It's terrible. Anyway.
I ain't do this shit in a long time. Hey, it's a good day to try to bop it to a hop. I'm shooting her 50 and that's worth to my Glock. I don't chase her.
Okay, so today's video is going to be a little story time about how I slept with my coworker. And you know what made me do this video is that the other day, y'all know I love my sign. I was like telling this girl that I had just met, I was telling her, like, usually like me and Geminis are like this, but it just takes us a minute. I don't know whether she took it offensive, but I hope not. But I was just telling her how when me and a Gemini first meet, we do not get along. Not at all. No ham, no ma'am, no turkey. We don't get along because they are so standoffish, and for like a more outgoing Taurus, we just be up here. And Geminis, they be up here too once you get to know them, but they're like chill when you first meet them. So it just be a little bit awkward. But this is my first Gemini that I ever ran across. And it was terrible. Well, it was terrible and good. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the story. So I had started working at a job, and I hate, like, if you know me, like, you know, I hate starting a new job, because at the end of the day, people always treat you just like trash when you start a new job. But when you start a new job, like, people treat you like trash, okay? But at this job, like the section I was in, like the job was pretty hectic or whatever. But it was like, okay. But I was excited. Like the job made good money. I'm just like, okay, I'm the type of person that go to work, make my money, and come home. So okay, so it was like a factory job. So like due to the fact that, you know, my personality is kind of bubbly, I'm one of those people that you can well mistake. Like you can think I'm flirting with you and I'm just being myself. It's terrible. But anyway, so when I started this job, everybody was so nice to me for the most part. The females wasn't that nice to me, but like the older women, the younger females my age, they wasn't that nice, but like the older women my age, they was chill. The older men, they was chill. But the guys my age was chill. But there was like this one guy who everybody came and introduced themselves to me and everything, but he just didn't. And I was wondering, like, is it me or is it you? Because I know it ain't me, so it must be you. Like, what did I do to you? Like, why didn't you come say hi? You are past me every day. Like, you don't say nothing. I might look a little bit. He just like minding his business. So I'd be like minding my own business, period. Even if he might be walking with somebody, I speak to everybody besides them. They'd speak to me, be like, good morning. Oh, you want me to take out your trash? Like, they just do like little nice stuff like that, but he was not having it. So I said, okay. I noticed like the little, you know, like he ain't want to say shit to me. I don't know what I found out. I didn't know what he was on. I was like, okay, whatever. So we ended up, it was like me, him, and another person I know it was more than like 3 of us. Moved to another section in like the factory or whatever. And he just like, he was attractive, he was cute, but we had started like conversing like before we had moved over there. When we moved over there, they had like put us together, so we was just like, oh, okay, cool, like, you're my buddy, you're funny, whatever. So I was like, cool. We started talking, and then I don't know where the tension had started. I think it was another girl that like had a crush on him or whatever, and she was texting him like, oh, you and the Kia be laughing so hard for. I said, ooh. Who's she talking about? He ain't talking about me, because it ain't no smoke this way. He was just really funny. Like, once I got to know him, he was like a chill dude. He really was. He was a great guy. But so when we moved to this little section, we like started working by each other and stuff like that. I mean, stuff didn't really get flirtatious. I started thinking he was cute, but he'll always like try to flirt with me. But you know me, like it takes me a long time to realize like if somebody's flirting with me or not. So I just didn't know. I just didn't know what he was doing or what he wanted or anything like that. I just didn't know what this man wanted. Like, anyway, so we would just talk about our lives, and he would always try to hang out with me after work. And he would be like, oh, we're going to the bar to get some drinks, but I work first shift. And back then, I used to drink, but I really wasn't like a heavy drinker. So I'm like, okay, we get off at like 3:34. Like, who wants to go get a drink at 4? Now, here it is, 4 o'clock, 3 years later. It's okay though. So I would decline because you know what? I'm not the type of person. I was very friendly at work once upon a time until I was let people know me at work, let people know this much of my business, and was attacked. I was attacked. Yes, I was attacked because this guy, I felt like he liked me a lot. He had to because he was all about my business, always trying to, just messy. I was dating another guy at that job, and then he was like, oh, his baby mama said she caught you, and I was just like, oh wow. Then became friendly, started talking. He would always try to invite me out. He was like, you gonna hang out with me this weekend? Don't quote me, just in case you're watching. Just in case you're watching. Don't quote me. He would always try to get me to hang out with him, and I would be like, no, what did you own? I don't want to hang out with you. Outside of work, we can hang out at lunch. What is you talking about? Like, it was just too much for me. It was too much. It was too much. Now, I felt a little bit sexually attracted to him or whatever, but it'd be like so hard because you don't want, I'm a very personal person, so at work, I don't want nobody knowing my business. I don't want nobody saying the kid's talking to that person. Everybody needs to mind their own business. I am a firm advocate. People staying the fuck out of your business because it's none of theirs. Like, unless they got something to do directly with them, they shouldn't be worried about it. And that's on period. Mind your business. It was just too messy, you know what I'm saying? So I just tried not to hang out with this guy where then he had me beefing with this girl. I wasn't beefing with her, I just knew she didn't like me after he showed me the text messages or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So time goes on, the flirtatiousness is getting a little bit, you know how when you flirt with somebody at work but you ain't supposed to like them or whatever, and it kind of gets unbearable, you get what I'm saying? And then he started doing like petty stuff too. Like, we'd be right here at the like table, my wine is him, he my wine. He would just be like this close to me, and I'd be doing this, like, scoot over, give me some room, you get what I'm saying? Why is he this close to me? That's what I be saying. And then he'd just scoot over, and I'd be like, bro, get away from me. Like, it was a very fun little work fling, and then it just, from that, we started going on with each other, I think. But we started texting like outside of work, just little stuff like that. And then in the morning, it was like, he was my favorite person to see. Like, I would just remember he had like a little black jacket. He had, you know, like a little certain like little walk about him. Every time I used to be in a huddle up meeting, he always was late. But I just used to get so excited to see him walk through them double doors. Y'all know how them work crushes be. You know. My heart started beating, then he would just like make it a point to like be by me. It was cute. It had me a little cute. But as time went on, I think like he was just like in a situation with his other situation. We used to talk a lot. But I remember one time he started making me mad because we had certain conversations, and at that time in my life, like, I was done with men with kids. I didn't want to deal with that. I don't have no kids. I don't have no baby drama. And Flint, baby mama drama and baby daddy drama is a whole nother level of 10. Like, you could be somebody else. You can start dating this guy and never know his baby mama, right? Like, but they're like, she gonna already know who you is. She gonna stalk your profile. She like, oh, she be with them. Like, and she's just gonna baby mamas do a whole background check. Like, oh, she was talking to him. it's just too much. So I was like, no, I'd rather not get in a situation. Like, I don't want to date men with kids anymore. It's not fair. I don't come with no baggage. And then he kind of like snapped on me. And I'm just like, he used to get very sensitive about the stuff I used to say. And I used to be like, why is you getting this sensitive? I know you like me, but is it this deep though? That you want to be mad at me the whole day and not work next to me because I said that? Like, it was just so crazy. But anyway, so the flirtatiousness started getting a little bit heavier because I was like, yeah, he liked the kid. He liked the kid. It's okay though. It's okay. You can't be around me for too long without liking me. First time, you probably hear me talking about it. That girl's annoying. Does she really act like this all the time? I do. It's terrible. Anyway, so a little bit of overly like flirtatiousness or whatever. And he had revealed to me that he was going to the Navy. My little heart was broken because if he would have stayed, I definitely wanted him to be my man. But he had decided, I think he told me like after he did everything, he was like, oh, I'm leaving this day. I'm just like, whoa, woo. And then it was bad too. I would go in early from break or he'd be by me and I just feel like womanly sensations. Like it got pretty intense towards the end, and he had told me that he was going to the Navy. So I was like, he was like, am I gonna see you outside of work before I go to the Navy? And I'm just like, no. But then I just, oh, this video is dangerous. Anyway, and I was like, am I gonna see you outside of work? I'm just like, no. But then we did, and I don't know where the conversation like started to get a little bit sexual, but it did. And I just told him, I'll bust this thing wide open for you before you go to the Navy, nigga. Yeah, I said that. I probably texted it. I text more shit than I talk in real life. You know what I'm saying? So probably said that. And then that's what happened. But it was like he had a couple weeks, I think. So I slipped up. I meant to do it the last day. So I didn't have to see him at work. But then I saw him at work and then we'd be like texting. And it got so bad at work. Like the supervisor was like, oh, did you get her pregnant? I heard you was pregnant by such and such. I'm like, what? Like, pregnant. And I don't like when people say stuff about me that's not true. So you can say I was pregnant by him, I'm gonna go get pregnant by him. You say I don't like you, now I don't like you. You get what I'm saying? I'm that type of person. I'm gonna make whatever you think about me come true at the end of the day. But we did do the do, and the do was good. The do was real good. Then he always used to wear jogging pants to work. I used to be like, he used to do this little dance for his little penis flicked up in this little jogging pants. It was so cute. He was so amazing. But it wasn't too messy because we was always in one area. Now, I dated other guys at work where it got like real messy, where I was there for a minute. I didn't talk to nobody because I'm standoffish at work. I don't want to be involved with nobody at work. I don't want no friend. If I don't know you and I'm already your friend, I don't want you to be my work friend or nothing like that. Because everybody come with too much drama. So, especially at work when you're trying to make your money. You're trying to make your money and go home because you got bills to pay. Ain't nobody got time to be arguing with people at work. And then the girls want to get smart mouths. And then soon it's time to throw hands. They be like, oh my gosh, I got kids to feed. I got bills. Well, you should have thought, because I'm never the aggressor. I'm never the aggressor. I turn Hulk once somebody, I'm being aggressed. But yeah. But that's what happened. People thought we was doing something for the longest, how close we was at work, but it didn't end up nowhere. He went to the Navy. I was real sad. I almost cried when he left. I was that sad. It was very disturbing. I hated it. And I missed him so much. So that's about it. That was just the end of that. We texted for a little bit, but you know, distance create space, space create, you got less to talk about. So I mean, he's still a great person today, and I believe that I had moved to Georgia, like, because after he quit, because we was both miserable at this job, so I'm like, F it, you feel me? I'ma go too. He didn't make me quit, but I feel like he just showed me. Like you get those people in life and they just show you like, you ain't gotta be here. You ain't gotta be here. You gonna have good jobs, bad jobs, good job, good job, good job, bad job, bad job, bad job, McDonald's, Taco Bell, good job. You get what I'm saying? Oh, well, it just come a dime in a dozen. Like, you should just actually just like experience life versus, hold on, let me rephrase that. I want to be one of those people who move freely, experience life, do different things, meet more people. I don't like being like held down with like 10 vacation days and you don't like, no, ain't nobody doing that these days. Like, that's irritating. Well, I probably have more vacation days and you can change time or something like that. Like, I don't remember what it was because I never even used them because I need my money. But like, nah, he was cool though. But I was so heartbroken. I think I'm overlooking like how heartbroken I was when he left because it was like a minute ago. So it was just like, the pain is not there, but I think he had and then we used to say like, he was a very handsome guy. So I was like, you gonna have my baby? He said he was gonna give me a girl, but then he ended up having a girl. I wasn't that, because it was just like a couple months, like a little fling or whatever. It didn't even last a couple months. I believe we only did the dude maybe like a handful of times, maybe less than that. Yeah, he was a cool guy though. You're watching, big ups to you. He was a cool guy, like, he really was, but I was just so sad. I think that was my best work fling ever. I did have another one where he was like super cute, like, but I didn't notice him until he noticed me and until I said something, because I'm mind my business at work. I be looking straight forward, going to my section or whatever. But yeah, girl, but I think what happened with him, and he got this pretty bitch pregnant. I was just like, ooh, Jesus. I couldn't even be mad at your boy, but I think, like, I don't know, I remember why we stopped talking. I remember he used to get mad because he worked third shift, and I didn't stay up late because I worked second. Like, it was just like a whole bunch of stuff like that. I think what was the icing on the cake was that I had a friend that was dating his friend, and my friend and his friend came over. And my ex-boyfriend was there, and I think he went back to work and told on me. And then for a couple of days afterwards, I tried to talk to him, but he kept hoeing me. He said he would just walk up to where I used to be and talk shit in front of other people. I'm like, why is you coming for me, sir? We can separate, we can end this thing, but we have to be professional at work because we need to be professional. We don't want to be ratchet. We already was fucking and wasn't even supposed to be doing that because now we got this. But I miss him though. He was a good guy. I miss both of them. The niggas that never work, I be liking the most. The niggas that never work out, I be liking the most. Period. I really do. Because it was good. I don't know, niggas from work, niggas that you fuck from work, they sex is always bomb. Well, I don't know, leave in a comment below whether you had a crush at work and then y'all finally did the do, because we all grown, and y'all finally did the do and it was like a bad dude. You get what I'm saying? And then he was mad and he had to go back on. Especially if he want more. If it was bad for him, if it was bad for you and good for him, he wanted some more and you work with him, like that would be a whole different situation. But nah, son, it was bomb. And then people would be like, why do you guys stare at each other at the room? Because I loved his dreamy eyes. Fuck are you looking in my face for? Then they moved us away from each other because they said we was talking too much, but everybody used to talk and work, but they just wanted to pick with us because I guess we had them, oh, they really did fuck vibes. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't wrong. Mind your business. They actually pushed me to fuck him. Even my supervisor said, hey, you pregnant by him? I was like, what? What are you talking about? But yeah, it was good. It was real good. Yep. I didn't know how it was going to be at first because we was working. He was just like, oh, I'm a grower, not a shower. I was like, what does that mean? Because it looked good in the sweatpants anyway. So I'm like, dang, you growing some more? It grows? I was confused. I was real confused. I was like, ooh, this gonna grow? It's gonna grow more than this? Hey, I ain't wrong, he ain't wrong neither, but hey, hold on. Before you go, let me tell you this. Do not never mix business with pleasure. Never. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you be so stressed out, whether you be in a relationship at work, you be so stressed out. People gonna test you. The girls you don't like, they gonna be trying to be in his face because they know, like they know what's going on. They gonna try to be in his face. You gonna get mad because you know what you're doing it for. And likewise, like if you crazy or if you just know like it's certain stuff that you not gonna deal with, like that mean you gonna deal with it at work neither. Wait till that guy get fired, which I learned that now previously, like in the time I took a guy's virginity. I'm gonna leave the link below. But I learned that then. Wait till one of y'all get fired and then link up afterwards. 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna wanna do it no more. So, I don't know. So if y'all want to have sex with guys at work, go ahead. But I'm just telling you, it's going to be a stressful, fun, fulfilling situation. Did I mention stressful? So go ahead and do it. I do it again. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna take me a little bit more. I'm a little bit older, a little bit more mature, but it was definitely fun. And I think at that time I needed some spice in my life too. But we are going to go ahead and close this video out. Thank you for watching. And if you like the content, make sure you subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, I'm going to be trying to put reaction videos out. I think we're supposed to be going on 2 trips at the beginning of the year, so I'm definitely going to try to vlog that. And I don't know, because I said I was going to try to get a whole bunch of videos out, but then I don't know, I started dating this toxic. When I say toxic, that's going to be my next video, y'all. I'm going to do that's funny. I'm going to do a dating in Atlanta video. Terrible. I was dating the most toxic person ever, but it was so fun. I kept doing it, but eventually I knew I needed to let him go because I be doing stuff like that, but it's okay. So thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel so you can get those bells when your girl upload another video, because I'm gonna upload them back to back. And make sure you check out the previous videos I uploaded because they're getting a little bit more traffic, and it's so adoring to me that people are watching my stuff. I'm not even sending them the links no more. Usually I send them the links, but thank you for watching. You have a great day and come again.